Alright, what is up, you guys? It's James from James Reptiles. Lots of stuff going on, lots of stuff on my to-do list. I just kind of want to make an update video about everything that's going on and what's going to be happening. So, as you guys know, recently I just started hitting up my leopard geckos again. I have a blizzard female, a bell female who's very skinny, and she just kind of always has been. She's never been good at eating. Two tremper females and two fat tail females. And that's just kind of like, those are the females I could breed. Oh, and I have two tug snow females. They're each missing a hand though, lefty and righty, my two girls. Those are all things I could potentially breed this year. So it's not really a lot of stuff I want to breed. Potentially, lots of males I can just most of those males I need to sell and get rid of. Uh, but I'll be taking them to shows with me and what have you. But if I do end up breeding anything, I will take that Black Knight and I'll try to breed him to the Blizzard and the Tug Snows. And my fat tail male, my patternless whiteout, if I can get him to put a little bit of weight on, I'm going to try to breed him to the girls just to see if they can produce some babies this year. It seems like I sold a bunch of females. I sold the male fat tail, and I took that money and I bought a nicer male, and he just didn't do very well. I don't know. I just didn't try very hard with him, and it feels like I'm just taking a step in the wrong direction. Like I'm going backwards. Like it's cool I have my cresteds and stuff, and if the fat tails or whatever and the leopards don't go this year, I still have my cresteds. But it's like, hey, I would much rather have both than just one. So I'm definitely gonna try with those. I'm definitely gonna fatten them up. I've got super worms, loads and loads of super worms fattened up and ready to go, ready to be fed off, and lots of geckos who will hopefully be ready to eat them. Crested geckos, I'll be feeding those tonight. They ate crickets yesterday, but I do need to feed them Pangea. Roaches, I'll be feeding the roaches tonight. I'll be feeding the super worms tonight. I will be, if I have time, I'm going to clean all the snake water dishes tonight. And tomorrow I'm going to go in the leopards and clean all the leopard water dishes. Just once more. They should still be clean, but I'm just going to clean them once more before I heat them back up again. I'll probably heat them up again even more Sunday, and we'll just kind of play it by ear from there. As far as when I start to feed, I'll let you guys know, and after that, when I start to introduce, and it'll be varied. I'm probably gonna wait a while to introduce, just because that Black Knight Eclipse male isn't very big, and I really wanna. I don't want to put him in too early, but I don't want to put him in too late. So I'm gonna feed him and have him grow a bunch for a week or two, if not longer, and kind of just see what happens. I'd rather get a couple babies out of them than none at all. So I'm not going to wait. I'd rather try now. It can't really do that much harm. Look, I got a mouse on my computer. It's freaking kick butt. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, I'm figuring it out. Um, yeah, other than that, corn snakes are still cool. They're going to be cool for a couple months. Asian forest scorpion babies are still there. I'm going to take them to the show with me, and hopefully I'm going to sell out of the show. I have really no way of predicting how those are going to sell because I don't know. They're not selling very well on Facebook, but you never know what's going to happen. I got eggs that are going to hatch soon, crested gecko eggs. I'm going to do water changes on my fish tanks. When I do the guppy tank, I'll probably take you guys along with that, and we'll just check up on them, see how they're doing. Like I said, I have a mouse, so all the thumbnails are going to be a lot better. Expect that. A couple things I really want to focus on this weekend is I need to make a YouTube banner and a Facebook banner, and I'll probably end up making a new logo at some point. I don't know if that'll be this weekend, but I'll probably end up doing that. I'm probably going to see Star Wars this weekend. Like I said, tons of stuff going on. I always spread myself super thin, so that way, maybe I forget to do one thing. Cool, I did a bunch of other stuff though. And then I catch up on that one thing later on. That's just kind of the way I think about it. And I've been learning a lot, watching a lot about guppies and breeding those. There's not that much money to be made breeding guppies. It's more of just, it's really fun for me to keep fish and to try to breed fish. And if I can make even on them, if I can break even on them, so be it. You know, guppies, if I could sell the babies for 50 cents, $1 a piece, at that point I could just start another roach bin for a lot cheaper and a lot less upkeep. But at the same time, if I filled the tank with blue Moscow guppies and I sold them for $5 to $8 a piece, I mean, that's pretty good. That's you know, if they can drop little, what do you call them, litters, little schools, little whatever, batches of fry, if they can drop 10, 15, 20 at a time, and I can raise some of them up and keep them going and add a couple more females or set up a second tank with a different strain. I mean, that would be cool. It'd be cool to have a second tank with a different strain or to have like a different type of fish. Um, but that just depended on the guppies. You know, when they start having their babies and making me money, then I'll upgrade it. Then I'll, you know, take care of it more and put a little bit more money into it, invest a little bit more into it. You know, the roaches have made me like $400 in the last year, so I built them a $200 setup. And I said, all right, make me another $400 this year, and they are on track to do it. If I don't keep messing it up. What time is it? Come on. Come on. There you go. 5:27. I'm going to go pick my girlfriend up from work. She's getting off at Starbucks. Well, I have some stuff to do before I go. She's getting off at 7. I'm going to go pick her up. We're going to come back, eat some leftovers, and go get some ice cream. And that was just kind of little bits of updates. Tomorrow's video will be better. I'll be feeding snakes, and I'll probably be going in depth with my leopard geckos on Sunday. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm James from James Reptiles. I do these videos every day. You know, this one's a little bit more mundane if you made it to this point. If you've never seen the channel before, none of this makes sense. Go back, watch some videos. Stay tuned, watch some new videos. I have a lot of animals, and I have a lot of breeding projects, and I have a lot of investments, and some of those are coming to fruition soon, so stay tuned for that. And make sure to hit me up on Instagram if you want to see pictures of my animals. JamesReptiles@gmail.com. James Reptiles on Facebook, James Reptiles on Twitter, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.